Okay, so what is a championship team? I think most people, when you say championship team, they associate that with sports, right? The Yankees, whatever, or maybe, you know, your favorite football team. I like to talk about that as it refers to finance. Because we have all these teams in our lives, by the way. We have maybe a medical team around us, our doctor, dentist, whatever. We have people to help us at work. We have people to help us at home, maybe caretakers, whatever. There's all these people that we basically rely upon. So I'm going to just talk about your financial teams today. And I'm going to split that in two because you have a financial team if you're at work, right? And then you have a financial team personally. So let's start with the work one first. The one at work, the reason I'm talking about a financial team, especially a championship caliber, is that I think you'd all agree if you have people reporting to you at work, whether you're the CEO or you're a manager in the department, these people determine how successful you're going to be to your boss, right? It could be to the shareholders if you're CEO, or it's going to be to your boss. And if they're a poor team, if they don't do their jobs, right? If they're like C players, B players instead of A players, then what could it cost you? Well, it could cost your job if you do poorly enough. Certainly, maybe you don't get as much bonus. Maybe you don't get promotions. You don't get ahead as quickly, right? So you can see that we're talking about this because a team at work, by the way, it's the same thing in personal life, can be like a ball and chain on your leg. They can hold you back. And hold you back financially means you don't get to live the life you want. You don't basically maybe retire as soon as you want to. You work harder in life. So if you like that team at work and they're not very good, well, that's what it's costing you. Now, let's take why we talk about a personal financial team. Well, a personal financial team is these people you surround yourself with. It could be your CPA, your tax accountant, your attorney. It could be your banker. It could be your insurance agent. It could be others, right? And they help you to make financial decisions. And if they're not helping you make good financial decisions, then what do you think that costs you? Well, certainly that's another ball and chain you have around your leg, right? Because if they're helping you make poor financial decisions, you're going to wind up working harder in life longer and maybe not having the money for the life you want to lead now and in the future. So you can see how they're both familiar. They're both the same or similar rather. And so basically what we're going to be talking about here in a series of vignettes is what comprises of a team, how to judge your current team, how to make them accountable, and maybe how to replace them if you need to.